this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
The Heat trail by 3. Williams with the ball. Scoreless thus far. It's good. Seattle has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Kent the pass to Nash. Here's Springer. He's guarded by Williams. Lewis against Wallace. Passes it to Nash. Over Clark. And there's Nash. That's good on the assist by Lewis. 8 points for Nash.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Here's Williams. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah. That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Kent the pass to Lewis. Here's Springer. Over Williams. And it's Seattle with another.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside Williams. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And so he hits the technical free throw. 1:43 left in the first. Wallace against Lewis. And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. And Miami making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. And here are the Supersonics now. Pass to Kent. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Back to Nash. Bledsoe against Lewis. Nash left side. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Good. Shavino shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Pass to Springer. To the middle. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 6.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
He pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Seattle has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And the pass to Springer. Outside for Lewis. Passes it to Springer. Shot on the wing. And another basket for Seattle.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And here's Bledsoe. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to Lewis. A 3 ball. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Seattle ahead, up by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
The Heat trail by 5. On the floor for Seattle, they've got Lewis. He's out there with Sharp. Ash is out there with Johnson. And it's Bernard in it, the 4-man position. Pass to Hood, Schifino. The tray. It's hauled in by the Sonics.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That's good, and the Supersonic lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Bledsoe. Seattle has gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Lewis passes to Nash. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Clark. Here's Hood, Schifino. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Sonics leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Johnson. There's the pass to Sharp. Bernard. He's covered by Clark. Johnson outside. Lewis with the 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let it roll.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Sharp, still without a basket. Nash, the pass to Sharp, who is outside. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Hood, Schifino. Trains the three-pointer.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Out left to the wing. Passes it to Lewis. Now, here's Sharp. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The 2 biggest concerns with 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Here's Lewis. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 7-point Seattle lead.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field.
Oh, my goodness, what a play.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Pass to Sharp. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Lewis outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Yeah, easy call.
For Seattle, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
He's perfect from the line this time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. Hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Hood Schifino. 20 points for him. Ball's knocked loose. Adebayo passes to Okoro. One-on-one here. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now, Hero. 7 points in the game. Adebayo the screen. Shoots from 14, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Johnson kicks to Lewis. Back to Johnson. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for Seattle.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, Okoro. No scoring in this one. Count the basket. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Supersonics.
Timeout. Away team. Who wants a t-shirt?
Purdue is checked in for the Heat. Williams comes in for Wallace. Then for the Supersonics, Cade is checked in, and it's Grant in for Lewis. Sonics leading by 7. Over to the wing. Pass to Sharp. Grant against Hero. Inside. Here's Johnson. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Hood Schifino. 20 points for him. Hero with it. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. Second shot opportunity.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Queta, the pass to Johnson. Seattle calls timeout. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
With a break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Here's Bernard. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And it's an 11-point Seattle lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Good. Schifino. Shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Sharp. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The free throw drops for Sharp. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, without question, the game has changed in recent years. And there's always a debate about which game is better. Hall of Famer Julius Erving said in the 80s, nobody shot three-point shots unless they were down, and it was out of desperation. The line was there, but the game was played inside that line. The game was played in the paint, inside out. Kevin, different does not mean better or worse.
I would agree. The game rolls on, doesn't it, David? You've been in this league a long time. The game rolls on. Pass to Hood, Schifino. They get a hand on it. Now, here's Sharp. He's tightly guarded.
And checking out the stats for Williams. Some last season stats for him. Last season put up about 10 points a game. And 2 rebounds. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Wallace is checked in for the Heat. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Outside, Hero. Kicks it to Williams. Wallace with a screen for Williams. Passes to Adebayo. And here's Purdue. Williams with a clean look. And again, Miami with the triple.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Sonics leading by 14. And here's Sharp. He has 7. That shot off. Now, Hero. Purdue the screen. Hero passes to Purdue. The kick out to Williams. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Good work there as it goes. And that's now 9 points for Shaedon Sharp.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Williams passes to Wallace. Tries from 7. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Seattle has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Grant outside. Pass to Queta. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. He kicks it to Grant. There's the pick. And it's Seattle with another.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Shot's good by Hero.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Now, here's Sharp. Wallace covering. Grant the pass to Sharp. Grant outside. Out to the wing. Here's Sharp. He's got 9. Johnson in the corner. The pass to Sharp. Here's the floater. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Pass to Queta. And here's Sharp. Wallace covering. And there's the feed to Johnson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Johnson's got 8 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Sharp, the pass to Queta. Kicks to Grant. Pass to Sharp. Puts up a deep 3. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 3 assists in the game.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Williams passes to Purdue. There's Hero with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's Seattle looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. All right, fellas, back in your playing days, what was your favorite city to eat in?
Whatever city Kitty was in, I'd go steal his lunch, then we'd beat his team on the court the same night.
Wait, just for the record, that never happened.
And looking now at that first half of action, quite a big deficit for the Miami Heat.
What I'm really wondering is their communication defensively. They've allowed too many good looks, and that's something that can be hard to correct at halftime.
Also, give some credit to the boys on the other side. The execution was on point.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Purdue is out there with Williams. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Shafino in at the point. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Sonics leading by 11. Lewis outside. Dishes it to Nash. Back to Lewis. Nash with the screen on Hero. Out to the right wing. Here's Springer. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Springer's got 16 points.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Good Shafino. And again, Miami with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Seattle has gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Pass to Nash. Here's Springer. He's guarded by Purdue. Bean passes to Kent. Outside for Lewis. Shoots over Hero. And another basket for Seattle.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. 18 points for him.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Kent, the pass to Levine. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season.
Yeah, #1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
The Heat trail by 9. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Hood-Schifino. And again, Miami with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Adebayo against Nash. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Springer. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Here's Hero. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Kent, the pass to Lewis. He kicks to Nash. The pass to Lewis. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
High, arcing shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still has a chance to knock that one down.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. The Heat trail by 8. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Bean passes to Nash. Yep, that one goes in there. Nash has got 12 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Williams, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Miami, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Williams.
And he knocks down the first one. And Williams drops them both. Seattle leading by 6. Here's Springer. He's got 18. Passes it to Kent. Lewis outside. Here's Springer. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Throws it up high and stolen by Nash. Here's Kent. There's the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Hood-Schifino.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Nash outside. Pass to Springer. Back to Lewis. Ball stolen. And they're pushing it up. Ahead, here's Adebayo. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Lewis misses.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Pass to Kent. Kicks it to Levine. Out to the right wing. And there's the pass to Springer. Miami grabs the miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
Let's go, Heat fans. Give it up for your Heat High Squad.
Okoro, he's checked in for Purdue. And Seattle also making a change. Johnson's checked in. Nash outside. Kent, the pass to Nash. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's Hero. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Springer, the pass to Nash. Outside for Lewis. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. On the wing, Johnson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
There's Hero with the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Kent, the pass to Springer. Passes it to Nash. Pass to Kent. Back to Nash. Over Adebayo. And another basket for Seattle. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Hood-Schifino. 32 points in the game. Here's Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. Seattle has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lewis with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Springer, the pass to Johnson. Here's Lewis. Pass to Springer. The pass to Lewis. Back to Johnson. Lewis outside. 4 on the shot clock. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth team.
And here's a look at the stats for Nash. Last year, getting it done. 4th in field goal percentage. And of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Williams can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Lewis with it. Williams picks him up to the left side wing. Nash kicks to Johnson. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Heat trail by 5. Up top, Hero. Lewis covering. And Tyler Hero hits the 3. Hero's got 17 points here in the second half. Seattle has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Johnson dishes to Lewis. Pass to Gay. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And here they go. And Okoro throws it down.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Seattle has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Gay. And Lewis has it in the corner. Johnson, the pass to Kent. To the left wing. Passes it to Nash. Johnson for 3. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Outside, Hero. Poke loose. Johnson inside. He's guarded by Williams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Now it's a 5-point Sonic lead. The Heat shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Launches a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
For the 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
They're not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Hero against Lewis. He lobs it up. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lewis outside. Takes it inside. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Sonics lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for Seattle here in the fourth, sharp out there with Grant. Then it's Johnson, and it's Queta in its center. Johnson in the corner. Grant the pass to Sharp. Back to Grant. Johnson outside. Pass to Queta. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Pass to Gay. Over Okoro. Gay misses. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Hood-Schifino. Down low. Clark kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Hood-Schifino to tie it up. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 4 assists in the game. And the Sonics with possession. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. And here's Sharp. And the pass to Queta. Here's Gay. Now, here's Sharp. Johnson surveying the floor. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 11 in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Grant, right side. Count it, good. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Now Bledsoe. Pass to Hood-Schifino. And the Heat, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Passes to Sharp. Here's Queta. He's covered by Clark. There's a screen from deep. And another 3 for Seattle.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Hood-Schifino. And it's good for 2. Hood-Schifino's got 43 points.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
The Supersonics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And here's Sharp. Kicks it out to Grant. Pass to Sharp. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Here's Queta. Misses off the left iron. The Heat with the lead. Here's Hood-Schifino. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Sharp missing. For Miami, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They swipe it. And here we go. Goes up. And then Sharp with the dunk. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. It's a one-point game. Swiped away. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Hood-Schifino. It's hauled in by the Sonics. And Johnson with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The dish to Wallace. Here's Bledsoe. Sweet little floater.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Time call here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
Here comes the defense.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed the team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. On the wing, Williams. Inside, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage him.
Nash outside. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Springer the pass to Lewis. Hands it from downtown. Lewis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Now the pass to Hero. Shoots from the line. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, get the 2 points.